I've been thinking about generations. A while ago I was out walking in prayer and I thought about something that really hadn't occurred to me before. And that was the thing that God spoke about at the very last of the Old Testament. And that's in the book of Malachi, the last two verses in the entire Old Testament. This is what God says. He says, "Behold, I'm going to send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord." But this is what got my attention. "And he will restore the hearts of the fathers to their children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers." And right then, that's when God signs off the air for nearly 400 years. He doesn't say a thing. And then he breaks the silence in Luke chapter 1 when he sends an angel to talk to a priest by the name of Zacharias, who's a very old man. His wife is a very old woman. But the announcement that the angel makes is that they're going to have a child. His name's going to be John. We know him as John the Baptizer. But this is the thing that I found significant. This is what the angel said about this fellow John the Baptist, who will be Zacharias' son. The angel said, "And it will be him who will go as a forerunner before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of the fathers back to the children." Isn't that interesting? The very last thing that was on God's mind at the close of the Old Testament is the first thing that's on his mind at the opening of the New Testament. Wonder if there's something significant there. Wonder if it's true that the generation God is interested in coming for, to send Jesus to, is the generation of all those old and young who are living and have come to appreciate one another, and whose hearts are turned to one another across the boundary of the generations. Maybe it's important for us older people to be listening carefully to the younger ones, and maybe it's important for the younger people to come to an appreciation for the older ones. That's what God says is going to be happening at the day of the Lord. It's worth thinking about.